Okay, so this is a very short tutorial on transposing and how to transpose music. The first thing I suppose to understand is why do we transpose music? So usually we transpose music as we are adapting the music to a different instrument that may not have the range of the original key. For example, a singer might find a piece too low to sing and may therefore need to have the key raised to suit a higher range or register. So again, now nowadays, I mean, technology being what it is, if you're a keyboard player, for example, you can actually just push a button and it will raise the song by whatever amount you need. It can go up in semitones, down in semitones, whatever. Okay, but it is an important feature, particularly like I mean, if you are considering moving on to doing music for Leaving Cert or a career in music, this is a skill that is important to have. It's a real world skill that we use as musicians. It's a practical skill. You will use this. You will need to be able to transpose if you want to become a musician. So you might find you could be in a rehearsal and you rehearse a song and the singer says, you know what, this is too low. I can't sing down that low. Can we raise it up? Okay. And what he or she really means there is, can we transpose the piece up? Or if it's too high for them to sing, can we bring it down? This is very often why we transpose things, to bring it within a range, okay? And there are consequences to that. Sometimes you might transpose a piece down so low, for example, that the notes in it are out of range of certain instruments that you're using to accompany. Remember, every instrument has a range. There's a limit to what it can play. And some instruments have very wide ranges, like a piano has a huge range of notes, a harp has a huge range of notes. But say the likes of a guitar, for example, has a range of 3 octaves, or maybe slightly higher than 3 octaves. But some instruments have a smaller range and are limited in what they can do. Lower bass instruments, such as like a tuba or a double bass, can't go particularly high. So if you've got high notes in your music, it may not actually be within the range of particular instruments. But that is why we transpose, first of all. Okay. So here are the steps involved, and I would suggest memorizing these steps. First of all, you need to identify the key you are currently in. Secondly, using tonic solfa, which is, your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, write out the current scale. That's the scale you're in before you've transposed. The scale, your key you're in now, that's giving whoever problems, be it the singer or, whoever. Okay. Step 3, then, using tonic solfa and notes. Write out the new scale you are transposing to. So let's say, for example, we're going from the key of C major to the key of D major. Write out the scale of D major, sketching in the tonic solfa underneath each note. I'll show you what I mean now in the next couple of slides. And then in the new transposed key, you're just going to replace whatever was in the original song with the tonic solfa, or with the notes rather, of the new key. Now, I'm saying done here half in jest because, I'm making it sound really easy. It's not as easy as you think, obviously, okay? But just work through the process. And we're going to work through an example now. Okay, so we're going to take Water Music Suite Minuet from the Water Music Suite. And in this case here, I'm just going to take, this is the original key, okay? This is in the key, possibly not actually. It's not in the original key. The original key is D major. But I've written it here. This is the opening 4 bars of the Minuet from the Water Music Suite in D major by George Friedrich Handel. And just listen to these first 4 bars. I'm going to play them on the guitar. Okay? Nice and simple 4 bars. Okay, so let's say a singer is singing that, even though it's an instrumental piece of music, so I don't know why a singer will be singing this, but let's say we want to transpose this up. Okay, singer wants to bring it from this key, which is the key of C major. We're in the key of C here. Okay, we want to bring it up to the key of F major, and it switches up a 4th. Okay, so here's how we do this. Okay, so first of all, identify the key you are currently in. Now I flick back here. You know the key of a song by looking at the start and see how many sharps and how many flats that we have. As you can see here, there are no sharps and there are no flats. So we are then in the key of, we know we're in the key of C major or potentially A minor, okay? But I don't want to kind of intimidate you with that because you're not expected to know minor keys at this level, but just no sharps, no flats. Every key signature has 2 potential keys that we could be in, but we're only dealing with major keys. So there are no sharps or flats in the key signature here, so we are in the key of C major. You could also be in the key we call A minor, but you don't have to deal with minor keys at this level. It goes without saying that you must know your key signatures to attempt this. Now, by the end of third year, we will have done 5 key signatures: C major, F major, G major, D major, and B flat major. That's up to and including 2 sharps and 2 flats in the key signature, okay? And I've been hammering this home since first year. You have to know this. You have to know those 5 key signatures. That is a task where you simply memorize the key signatures if you need to, okay? You can't transpose if you don't know your key signatures. Okay, so here's my original 4 bars here. So we have E, 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 F, G, 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 G. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to write out in the key that we're in originally, we're going to write out the note names. So in the key of C major, so the notes are C, D, E. Whoops, a mistake. Sorry. Just notice there I have made a mistake. Okay. I apologize, guys. Okay, that should be C, D, E, F. Okay, sorry, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, now the tonic solfa. So the first note in the scale is always called do in tonic solfa. Tonic solfa is your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Re is the second note. So D in the key of C, these notes, re is D. And then mi, the third note, is E. Fa, the fourth note, and here is where I've made my mistake. I'm sorry. F is the fourth note there. Sorry, total misprint. So is the fifth note, and the fifth note in the scale of C is G. La in the key of C is A. T is B in the key of C, and then we're back to do again. Okay, now you can see I've sketched the tonic solfa in underneath the notes here. So in the original slide you saw we just had those notes E, 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 F, G, 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 G. Okay, so the first bar, for example, has 3 crotchets on the note E, and in the scale of C, in the key of C rather, E is me. So the first bar is me, me, me. 3 crotchets. And no matter what key we transpose it to, this is where the tonic solfa is important. No matter what key we move that into, the first bar will be 3 crotchets of me. The third note in whatever key we're moving to. Note the time signature as well, 3/4. Okay, most of what we do is in 4/4. Now, as I said, we're going to move it into the key of F major, up a fourth. Okay. Now again, the key signature is key signature for the scale of F, the key of F is 1 flat on the third line. So that's B flat. So there's your key signature of B flat. And you write F to F. Okay, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. So remember that B there is actually B flat, but we don't have to write the flat sign in there because we've got it at the beginning here. So you can see here in the key of F, do is F, re is G, mi is A, fa is B flat, so is C, la is D, T is E, and high do is F. Okay. So now you're going to write out the transposed notes on the rhythm. So you can see that while C was do in the key of C major, F is now do, as we were in the key of F major. This means that the first bar, for example, which was 3 crotchets on mi, tonic solfa, is now 3 crotchets on A, as mi is now A. So you write out the new piece, write out the piece in the new key. Here's the results. So you can see F major, the first bar is 3 crotchets on mi. Because we're in F major, mi is now the note A. Okay? See? So there's our scale of F major, mi is now A. And we have 3 crotchets on mi, so it's 3 crotchets, A. Then we had mi, fa. Crotchet, 4 quavers. The first crotchet was mi, so you've got a crotchet on mi, which is now A. Quaver on mi, which is A. Quaver on fa, which is B flat. And the same again here. And then the second last bar rather, is 3 crotchets in the key of in the key of F major, and it's on so. So so is C. So, which is C, 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 C. So here's what it sounds like now. Okay, so we've got A. Okay. Whereas the first time around we were in the key of C, which was this. So you can hear both the same piece of music. The first one is lower than the second one. Here's the first one again in the key of C major. Okay, but let's say a singer comes along or any instrumentalist comes along and say, no, I don't like it. It's too high, or it's too low rather. We're going to transpose it up to F major. It becomes this. And there we go. And that is how you transpose. Okay, well done.